Indeed, I don't know if the cameras can see this, but in 70% of the counties in America, on Obamacare exchanges, you have a choice of 1 or 2 health insurance plans. That's it. 70% of the counties in America. It's interesting. You look at this map. This also very much looks like the electoral map that elected Donald Trump. It's really quite striking that the communities that have been hammered by this disaster of a law said enough already. Now, Bernie likes talking about a public option. That's another way of saying government control of your health care. It's socialized medicine, and what does it mean? Every country where it's been applied, you've seen rationing, you've seen government deciding, especially seniors. Seniors, you don't get the health care you need. Now, Bernie mentions Canada quite a bit. I know quite a bit about Canadian health care. I was born there. No, Bernie, that may be the best argument against your position is you know, look what it produced.
Look at the results. Yeah, that's right.
But, you know, people vote with their feet. In 2014, over 52,000 Canadians left Canada to get health care in the United States and other countries. I'm reminded of a comment Ronald Reagan used to say about East Berlin, about the Berlin Wall. He said, the funny thing the leftists never seem to notice, the machine guns all point one direction. Everyone was fleeing communism and coming to freedom. If you look at socialized medicine, people leave their tens and hundreds of thousands every year, leave socialized medicine countries because they want to get a hip replacement, a knee replacement. You know, the governor of one of the Canadian provinces came to America to get heart surgery, and he was a governor in Canada. And by the way, in your home state of Vermont, your hospitals advertise with Canadian flags, come to American hospitals, you'll get better health care. I don't want to mess up our health care. I want patients, all of us, to be in charge of our health care, not government deciding what health care we get. Well, Dana, let me point out that Bernie acknowledged that 6.5 million Americans are paying Obamacare tax fines because they can't afford insurance. So they can't afford health insurance, and then the IRS comes in and fines them. And he says, gosh, I don't agree with that. And yet, throughout the Democratic debate, Bernie says he helped write Obamacare that imposes these fines on people. I think it's wrong to be fining people. But let me make a broader point on taxes, which is many times in this debate, Bernie has talked about providing health care for free from the government. You know what? The simplest principle in economics is Tonstoffel. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. The liberal-leaning Urban Institute scored Bernie's health plan, concluded it would cost $2.5 trillion in the first year and $32 trillion over 10 years. Now, how much is that? Trillions is a big number. It's not clear what that is. Let me put it in perspective. All of the federal income taxes we pay today are about $1.5 trillion a year. $2.5 trillion means every one of us paying income taxes would have to about triple what you pay in income taxes to get an additional $2.5 trillion. Now, Bernie, no doubt, is going to come back and say, no, 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 no. None of you are going to pay. Just the rich. Well, how about if we took every person that makes over $1 million a year and confiscated 100% of their income, took every penny that they make? That would raise only enough money to fund Bernie's plan for 5 months. Here's another idea. How about if the government confiscated the assets of Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and ExxonMobil? If it came in, illegally seized those companies and sold them, that would pay for 1 year of Bernie's plan. If you don't want to see your tax triple, in addition to the wait list, in addition to the rationing, in addition to fewer MRIs and mammograms, to worse care, then you don't want to see Bernie's Medicaid for all. You want to see cheap, affordable health care that you can choose, that puts you in control.
All the boys for Trump, yelling mega. All the girls for Trump, yelling mega. All the veterans for Trump, yelling mega. Stand up, get the mega, yelling louder. Make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Great again.